When you see a quadratic like this, the first step feels obvious. You move the constant to the other side. But then what? What if it doesn't factor? Is there a method that still works every time without guessing? Yes, completing the square. Let's take this from the beginning. Quadratic equations appear everywhere: engineering, physics, economics. And yet, most people rely on factoring, even though it only works sometimes. So the real question is this: is there a method that always works? Completing the square is a systematic method. It doesn't rely on guessing, and it works even when factoring fails. The idea is simple. First, we isolate the x terms. Then, we add a specific value to both sides. This turns the expression into a perfect square. Once that happens, the equation becomes easy to solve. Let's start with a simple example. X squared plus 6x plus 5 equals 0. First, we move the constant term to the other side. Now we look at the x coefficient. Half of 6 is 3, and 3 squared is 9. We add 9 to both sides. This allows us to rewrite the left-hand side as a square. Now the structure is clear. We take the square root. Solve for x. The solutions are x equals -1 or x equals -5. Now let's increase the difficulty. This time, the coefficient of x squared is not 1. So after moving the constant, the next step is normalization. We divide the entire equation by 2. Once that's done, the process is exactly the same. We take half the coefficient, we square it, and we add it to both sides. Again, the expression becomes a perfect square. From here, solving is straightforward. This example shows an important point. The method does not change, only the numbers do. Now we return to the equation we started with. 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 equals 0. This equation cannot be factored, and the coefficients are awkward. But completing the square still applies. We isolate the x terms. We normalize the coefficient. We take half of -5/3 and we square it. This creates a perfect square on the left-hand side. At this point, something interesting happens. The right-hand side becomes negative. That tells us something important. The equation has no real solutions. That doesn't break the method, though. It actually proves that it works. The result involves imaginary numbers. You don't need to understand them yet, but what matters here is this. Completing the square still gives a correct answer. So the method still works. The solutions are x equals 5/6 plus or minus the square root of 59 over 6i. Here are the key ideas to remember. Completing the square always works, even when factoring fails and even when the solutions are complex. The method is systematic, predictable, and reliable. And it's the foundation of the quadratic formula. Now it's your turn. Solve this equation. Pause the video, try it yourself. If you can complete the square, you can solve any quadratic equation.